Welcome back to Mobile Tech World, and I'm going to show you a quick software tour of the HTC Flyer Android tablet. So as you can see, this is the lock screen, and it looks nearly identical to the new HTC Sense 3.0 UI found on the HTC Sensation smartphone. So to unlock the device, I have to pull the ring to the center, or I can directly go into one of the pre-selected applications by taking the icon and putting it directly into the ring. And this is all user configurable. So let's go into the UI. As you can see, it's the new 3D version of the Sense UI. You can quickly scroll through, and you can also use the HTC Peak UI to jump from one tab to another. First thing first, I just want to point out that my review sample has a broken capacitive digitizer, so if you see the screen acting up, sometimes it's not my fault. It's because sometimes when I have my finger on the screen, the device thinks that I have two fingers at the same time, so it goes all nuts and does some funny things. So this is the basic Sense UI. There's nothing really new. You can once again tweak everything, add some widgets, go into the widgets. The new thing is that all these new HTC widgets are designed specifically for the HTC Flyer form factor and screen. So if I rotate, you'll see that it also changed accordingly to the screen aspect ratio. So this is the stock widget. And here's the weather widget. It has a really nice looking animations. Real slick looking. You have your hourly weather. Really great use of the bigger screen compared to a smartphone. Let's go back home. If I tap and hold, I have access to the task switcher and the HTC task manager that I can use to kill off processes. Everything right here can be changed by the user. I can change this, I can change the icons. Once again, this is all already available in the previous Sense. I have access to the Kobo ebook reader. It has changed a little bit. It has improved in terms of UI. So right here you can see you have a pretty nice looking page turning animation all in 3D. It's identical to what you have on iPad 2 and iPad 1. Access right here to the menu, just like on all Android devices. So what's really new? Well, there's nothing really new. The principal thing you'll notice is that everything has been resized for the HTC Flyer screen. This is the application menu. You have your favorites and downloaded applications. So I start up Angry Birds, and you will see how it looks like on the Flyer. Turn on the volume. Performance is really good. So let's go back and open the browser. So HTC has done a little bit of customization with the browser. So if I go here, I have access to the open tabs and open some tabs. I'm gonna go to mobile tech word. As you can see, it's relatively smooth, but still not as smooth as Safari on the iPhone or Internet Explorer on Windows Phone 7. But one thing that's great is that the Flash integration finally works as it should. So here you have an embedded Flash video. So this is my review of Sonic 4 on Windows Phone 7. I can tap on it. It's loading right here. Let's go to landscape mode. Try to select 720p. Now it's loading the 720p video. I can go into full screen view and I'm playing back 720p directly into the browser. And as you can see, there's no performance issues at all. This is really, really nice. Really great job done by Qualcomm and HTC on this. So let's go back. Once again, you can just hit right here and add another tab, or you can just go back to the previous tab right here. So this is really, really nice looking. I mean, what surprised me is what you just saw right here is the Flash integration is really, really nice. It doesn't really bog down the performance. It's frankly the first time that I experience Flash on a mobile device without hating it. You have also direct access. You can add your feeds right here. You have the bookmarks. Etc. So let's go back to the home screen. You have your mail, you have the Google Maps, and this is actually the smartphone version of the application, so it works really, really nice, just as it should. Let's hit New York, go to New York, switch off, have the traffic, I can zoom in and out, I can rotate. If I zoom really close, I'll have the 3D buildings. There you go. Really nice looking stuff. And what I want to point out is that the performance of this device is really, really great, especially when you compare it to the other Android tablets running Android 3.0 Honeycomb, which all use the dual core Tegra SoC. This is a single core Qualcomm MSM 8255 SoC clocked at 1.5 GHz, and as you can see, the performance is really nice. Everything is really smooth. I can go into the gallery, you can check out all my photos, videos. So if I go into the photos, once again, real nice looking in portrait mode. If I rotate, I have a really great looking UI. You have all the albums right here on the left, you have your photos right here. You can zoom in and out. It's a little bit laggy, but really, it's really great looking experience. And it's the same with the videos. And once again, this device features DLNA, so you can directly watch this video on your DLNA compatible Windows Vista, Windows 7 PC, or directly on your TV. And frankly, it's one of the best integration. There's no lag, it streams really quickly without any major issues. So this is, for example, the Windows 8 video. you can select SRS sound directly from here. If I do this, I can select the player, but right now there's no player around me, and your DLNA compatible player will show up right here. You just select it and the movie will be played live on your device. You can see you can seek through without any performance degradation. If I go back, you can watch a 720p video. This is a 720p video. I didn't have to re-encode it or anything. Really nice looking. As I said, I was really surprised by the performance of the device, especially compared to the Honeycomb handsets that I had a chance to try out. Go back to Task Manager and kill everything to free up some memory. HTC has also introduced a new docking mode feature for the HTC Flyer, which you can access right here, and this is usable with the HTC Flyer dock, but you can also put your device right here laying on the table. It's exactly the same. So as you can see, you have the weather. You can turn this into a photo frame, digital photo frame. And here are all the options. You can repeat, shuffle, add music, change the transition, playback speed, etc. Connected media, or the DLNA options, the calendar, and you can also dim the screen brightness. And you have all the different options. You can auto launch the dock mode when you dock your HTC Flyer into the dock. Auto connect to a Bluetooth device. Auto resume if user doesn't operate the device. Auto launch the most recent used application. You got the friend stream updates. You can turn on the Wi-Fi hotspot automatically, and you can change the display option to dim the device at a selected point in time. So this is the dock mode, and it also works in a landscape view. Pretty nice looking stuff. Last but not least, there's a stylus. And just remember that my screen digitizer is busted on this review sample, so it will act a little bit funny. But so this is the stylus, which is used to activate the new HTC Scribe note-taking application. So I just have to do this, and as you can see, it acts funny. So I can go into the note application, which uses Evernote, the Evernote service. So I can either type using the on-screen keyboard or just write directly on the screen. So you have several levers of pressure right here, and I can change my brush, change the color of the brush. Really nice looking stuff. Only downside is that this is only working in HTC's own application. There's no other third-party application which is compatible right now with this stylus. So it's really nice if you want to take some notes, but other than that you can't do much with it. So if I hit this, if I press this button, I can use it as an eraser, etc. So I'm going to give you a quick really use example of this. If I go back to the browser, I'll go back to Mobile Tech World, of the site. Here we go, just hit this, and it takes a screenshot. And now the screenshot is available for me, so I can save the screenshot. Directly, and it's embedded into the note. If I go back and I do the same, I can hit this screenshot and I can actually write on it. And then save it or share it. So let's open the Notes application, and here are all my Evernote notes, which are on my device and in the cloud. So as you can see right here, it's actually syncing my notes directly on the device. Let's go back, and here I have access to my cloud hosted notes, and you can create a new note just by going in here. You can tap whatever you want. You can also start painting or writing. Here we go, I can write directly on here. You can also take pictures, add some attachments, or record my voice and add the voice note directly into this one. And you can share the note via Bluetooth, Facebook, Flickr, Gmail, and all other services that can integrate into this application. Last but not least, HTC has also introduced a new video on demand service. So you can actually rent or buy whatever videos